Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. Today, as you have guessed from the title, we're going to go through my August monthly reset. Now this reset is going to be a little bit different because I'm about to go on a big trip, so I'm not going to be doing a few things that I would do in my normal resets. But if you guys are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Sasha. I'm a 31-year-old Aussie and I used to live in Canada for 5.5 years. So yeah, that is me in a nutshell. If you hear weird noises, my cat Flo is just sort of next to the camera and she's looking out at some birds. So if you hear some cute little noises, it is not my stomach, it is not someone else in the house, it is my cat. So without further ado, I'm gonna go on to my reflections for the month of July. Apologies about the lighting, it is sort of blue-greenish lighting. It is what it is, it's just the position of my apartment and the lighting that I can get, and I'm filming this very early on Friday morning. I leave for my trip tomorrow, so I was like, I need to get this video done and there's not much other chance. So here we go, apologies about the lighting. I haven't prepared any reflections. I don't know if this is gonna be a trend for me, but I was just all over the shop this month, so I'm gonna go just with my prompts and go through it. What are you most proud of? What am I most proud of? I'm proud of kind of the topics that we were covering in therapy. I had, yeah, a really good session with my therapist this month, and I'm proud that I could, Flo. Stop that, baby. Hey, sorry. I'm proud that I could sort of delve into some topics and open up a little bit before my big trip. I'm also proud that I got my act together and went and visited Sarah up in Queensland. So that was really, really lovely. And yeah, it's just one of those things, you know, like you talk about, and it left the group chat, so to speak. So I went up there. I am proud of sticking up for myself at work, setting some boundaries, and yeah, I think that's it this month. Okay, what challenged you this month? Definitely feeling very overwhelmed, still feeling quite lost in who I am, and just trying to figure out what I'm doing in my life. Had a lot of those big chats with Sarah when I saw her, which was great. I love chatting with friends about that kind of stuff, and just getting organized for this trip. I just feel really overwhelmed. I haven't done a trip in a while that's, you know, for an extended period of time. So just packing and knowing what to do and just not feeling very sure of myself this month. So I think that was just a challenge overall. And yeah, just working through some health things as well. What are 3 things you're grateful for? I'm grateful for my housemate. She's gonna be looking after Flo when I'm away. So I'm really, really grateful for her and her generosity in that and her kindness and everything like that. Grateful for, you know, special moments with my mum, not so much my dad, unfortunately, but I had some really nice times with my mum this month. Hey, baby. Always grateful for Flo, no matter how crazy she's being. And so, yeah, housemate and my mum and those special times. And yeah, grateful for long distance friendships, the ones that have stuck around and thrived and have had great communication and respect and kindness and love. And yeah, just long distance relationships, like the ones that I have, and connecting with them, and you know, about to connect with some back in Vancouver and things like that. So yeah, grateful for all of those. Something you learned this month. I learned schema therapy, which is what I'm doing at the moment with my therapist. So if you're interested, just look up schema. It's SCHEMA therapy. I've never done it before and it's very interesting. Word of the month. I literally can't remember what I had said, and I'm running out of time this morning because I have to go to work soon. So let's just do a word for August. I think I said word for July was gonna be adventure, but I didn't really go on it. I guess I went on an adventure with going up to Queensland. I would just say confidence going to this trip. Like, I'm going on a tour by myself, so I want to exude confidence going into my tour that I'm going to be starting in literally a day, 2 days. Okay, great. So there are my reflections. Let's go on to my goals for July and see how I went. Okay, I've got my goals right in front of me here, so I'm just going to go through them. Catch up with friends before I go away. Tick. Journal on my therapy sessions so far. Didn't do that. Focus on my health before trip. No, I've had health things pop up during the month, which is very frustrating. Get myself trip ready, yes. I got everything I wanted to do. I had a list and I went for it. I've got all my toiletries, beauty appointment, things like that all organized. Work out a budget, I did that, although I don't think I'm gonna stick to it because I'm a bit confused on what else I need to buy, like when I'm over there in the tour. Start putting away some pay to my savings. No, because a lot has just gone on this trip, so that'll be later in the year. Health and wellness, didn't do a dance class because I had health stuff and then my other foot started playing up, which is very frustrating. Lessen my sugar intake, definitely did this. Do foot ankle exercises, yes, but now my left foot is playing up, not my right. Take more time to relax, chill. I ticked this. I felt very like full on this month, but I didn't do too many things after work. So I had kind of quiet week days, which was kind of nice. And social media, didn't do any of that. So let's go on to the next. Personal, so this is for August. My August goals, journal on the trip as I go, keep a travel diary. I'm just not gonna do too much detail, but I just wanna keep track of places that I went and moments, because I never do a travel diary. I do it for like 3 days and then I stop. Take time to do things for me during the trip, like take myself out of situations if I need to, go home early for a bar if I feel tired, things like that. Focus on experiences, enjoy the moment. Find closure in Vancouver. I think that just kind of speaks for itself. I feel I've got some unfinished business in Vancouver. Financial, be mindful of unnecessary purchases. Fix up my banking in Canada, definitely need to do that. Health and wellness, keep up water intake on the trip. It's gonna be like 35 degrees every day. I'm going to like the south in the US. Do foot ankle exercises. I wanna still keep up this because my foot is killing me. Take time to relax, chill if I need to. Look into gym options when in Melb. Florence! Sorry about that. Yeah, so when I get back to Melbourne, I don't feel satisfied with just Pilates, so I want to do some more strength. I just feel got some brittle bones, so I need to work on that. Social media, post TikToks during the tour. I want to just kind of vlog a little bit on TikTok because I love watching those. And create reels, vlog, upload photos of trip as I go. I don't want to just do what I've done, which is literally all of 2023. I have all this footage that I haven't even used or looked at. So they're all my goals. I'm very excited for my trip. I'm very nervous and I'm sorry that I'm speeding through this, but I just do not have much time. So let's do the July budget and see how I spent. Let's go through my July budget. I have it right in front of me here, so sorry if I keep looking down. Alrighty, so I spent $3,147 this month. I earned $4,661. And let's go down. So rent, utilities, $1,380, so under budget. Phone is always the same. Florence. Uber taxi bus. I did the air train, water taxi, sky bus for my trip to Queensland. Groceries, I was well under, $317, which is amazing. Restaurants, bars, well under. Cafes, well under. Didn't buy any alcohol this month. Queensland trip, I just sort of did like the places that we ate, drinks out, things like that. And yeah, for the whole trip, it was $168, which I thought was pretty good for like 2 days. And we did lots of activities, went camping, it was so fun. US Canada trip. Travel insurance, $270. You gotta have the best cover if you're going to the US. And that was one Chemist Warehouse haul specific for like supplies for the trip. But then all of the shopping is for my trip. So the budget was $600. $429 I spent on clothes, bits and bobs like travel supplies. And I saw Wicked again with Mum. So that's in there too. So yeah. A lot of money on shopping, which I don't usually do, so it is what it is, but I was well under budget in July regardless. Counseling, I just had one session with my therapist, that was $98. beauty appointment was the wax and everything like that, which was 76. Pet care, nothing, because I had already pre-bought a lot of stuff, and a lot of the grocery things, that's the cat food and whatever, so it was under that. And then drugstore, that is just a Chemist Warehouse purchase, like nothing to do with my trip, I guess. So yeah, happy with how I spent there. And in terms of a budget for August, I'm gonna go through that in a separate video about what I spent on my trip, daily budget, things like that after. So that is all to do with my budget. And then just wrapping up this video, just some thoughts. Book the trip if you haven't. Solo travel is so fun. I definitely recommend it. And a tour is the best place to start. Like, I'm gonna go on a tour, all organized. I'm gonna be plopped in a group of probably 30 people, and there's always friends to be made. There's always gonna be other people who are solo travelers as well. I've done a lot of solo travel, just me around Europe and the US. So it is hard for me to do a tour sometimes, but like if you're solo traveling, it's scary in one way, but then you don't have to think about like, oh, okay, I've got to be confident, I've got to make friends. But then again, if you're staying at hostels, you have to make friends as well. So anyway, I would just recommend to everyone, if you've been thinking about it, book a tour. I will go through the tour that I am doing and went on after the fact. So like at the end of August when I'm back. I hope you guys are all doing well, stay safe and happy and healthy. And I know the world is a crazy place right now, whether it's the wars going on, the politics, like everything is a bit overwhelming, but just try and enjoy the little moments, like even if it's just enjoying a coffee with your pet or just going for a walk in nature or just something to ground yourself, because it can be quite full on at times. So I don't know why I thought I'd give some little thoughts at the end of the video, but thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry this is kind of rushed, and I'm excited for you to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It's always linked in the description. It's just Sash Says on TikTok, and then I believe it's Sash Says _ on Instagram, but I'll pop it up on the screen if you guys want to follow me as I am traveling around. Otherwise, I will speak to you guys at the end of August in my next YouTube video. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye.
Forget your feelings, show me you want it. You've been a fan, ain't no more talking. Need you to back it up.